Hi, my name is Joe Zina. I'm the executive director of the Coolidge Corner Theater Foundation, which is in Brookline. Originally, the marquee, which was on Harvard Street, had an entrance right below it. In 1989, when the foundation was formed, that space was turned into Oval Pond. The next thing we're going to see is where the new entrance has been located, which is the alley between the CVS and the Coolidge Corner Theater. Right now we're standing in the lobby of the theater where the ticket booth is and the concession stand. And this was recently renovated about 3 years ago. I'm sitting in the main house of the theater. Originally there were 1,500 seats here, and in 1972 the theater was split so that there could be two movie houses. And presently now downstairs we have 600 seats, which is an ideal situation for a lot of live performance. There is no venue in Boston that has this particular intimacy yet size. So it's got a great potential to be a great showplace. The theater has a lot of beautiful Art Deco detail that we're presently restoring. In 1970s, it was somehow whitewashed, and all of the details have been lost. The seats are their second round of seating in here. These seats were installed in 1940. The mural that was that's here in the theater, it did receive some water damage over the course of time. The foundation, when it was originally started, was pretty short on funds. So they couldn't deal with the roof issue, and consequently the water damage magnified. Okay, we're standing on the stage of the main movie house. Originally this was the church's, it hasn't been used since it became a movie house in 1933. It's 14 feet deep and 34 feet wide, which is, the width is pretty good. But the depth of it is too short for a lot of like dance performances or any real theatrical performances. So what we would do is add about 14 or 15 feet forward of this so that we would have what's known as a thrust stage, and then that would be a great addition so that we could accommodate a lot more performances. This is the original light panel board, which allows us to, by pushing these knobs, change the lighting intensity that is on the stage. And there's only a few colors. There's white, green, red, and blue. And basically that just creates a general overall mood. But in order to do more theatrical performances, we'd have to add a much more sophisticated lighting system. Okay, well, we're looking at Movie House 2 now. This was the original balcony from the theater downstairs. This theater has 279 seats in it, and it's probably one of the first stadium-style seating theaters in town. From the performer's point of view, it's a great space because of the sight lines to the audience. A performer can feel really connected. Everyone has a great view, and the acoustics in here are pretty good. What this theater is going to need in order for all of this to happen is better lighting. It has no actual theatrical lighting. We only have a couple of just isolated spotlights, but with additional lighting, which we would install in these upper soffit areas here where you see all this decoration, each one of these levels could have a pipe and some lights that would light the performer from the side, and then we would add a strip of lighting out front from the front of the house. This used to be our office space, which we just converted this past summer into a new state-of-the-art video screening room. This is something that has been missing in the Boston area, and with all the new digital technology and Boston being a great filmmaking part of the country, I thought it would be a great enhancement to our programming to add this new video screening room. It seats only 45 people, so it's a very intimate environment. The equipment has been donated by Bose for the sound system, and Tweeter, et cetera, gave us the screen. And some other Brookline residents and foundations gave us all of the funds to convert this office space into this new screening room.